Hey guys, I'm back again with another video, and I told you I was going to be consistent, and it's not going to stop here. We've got many more videos running through different topics, and I went onto my comment section and I found out people wanted to find out a bit more about the crypto space, like as in, is it the right time to get involved in Bitcoin or Ethereum or any other crypto? Now, first of all, one thing that I like to cover is always understanding what Bitcoin is. In layman's term, Bitcoin is a digital asset that operates like a normal currency, but without the banks taking a cut with every transaction. Okay, now we've got to understand, obviously it's in the form of payment that uses blockchain technology, okay, that sends out data in cyberspace. So it's so important to understand the elementary stuff, understanding what it really goes on. So we've got certain questions that you always need to ask yourself, no matter what. Whenever you get into crypto space, you've got to know there's a lot of volatility, there's a lot of uncertainty, and so forth. Now, the questions you should be able to ask yourself is, do I understand what I'm actually investing in? Like, do I know everything that I need to know, like the roadmap and the direction of where it's going and why I'm actually going into it? Am I happy with the level of risk implemented? So you've got to understand with different cryptos, there's of course different elements of risk. Remember, crypto is a lot more riskier than certain other asset classes, so it's always good to understand that. Okay, how much more expensive is it now compared to a few months ago? Has it already done its bullish run, and are you jumping in too late? Are you jumping at the top, at the peak, or are you getting in at the right time? So there's always these questions that you need to ask yourself. Yes, a crypto might be perfect to get involved in at that moment of time, but then you have to ask yourself, am I getting in at the right time with the right execution price? That's so important. Analyzing charts is one thing with technology, but you need to understand that fundamental analysis plays a big part. Fundamental analysis is pretty much what you need for cryptos. Knowing what's happening on the news, checking everything to do with it. Okay? Now, we always need to understand, if you were to go for the crypto, so let's say we're going for the crypto, when is the right time to sell? When do we hold? What level do we hold to? Now, based on price action and the news that's coming out, these are things you need to take into consideration. Cool. So as you can see here, we've got a market cap clearly showing 892 billion, give or take. And we've got the volume as well, which is $32 billion, and circulating supply. Remember, the circulating supply is 18.7. But there's a cap at 21 million, okay? So that's the amount of supply that Bitcoin provides, okay? So it's always good to know. So when there's a lot of demand for it, what happens? If there's a lot of demand and the supply stays the same, the price shoots. When you see a lot of advertisement, people getting involved and whatnot into a crypto, it brings price rises. So these are the things that you need to take into consideration. Now, a lot of you guys are thinking, but when do I get in? How do I know? Yes, I can check all the news. Yes, I can go on CoinMarketCap where it has everything I need to know, like historical data, markets, news related to it, which is so important. Literally, it has everything that you need to know all across here. This is where you can actually check out the news. So I do recommend CoinMarketCap. They're phenomenal. Okay. Now, in terms of analysis as well and historical data, what I do personally, I go on TradingView and I go on a few other exchanges who actually provides the analysis for it. So I would go on to Bitcoin, for example, here. And when looking at Bitcoin, obviously what you need to search at the top is BTC USD. Okay. Now, once you've done that, you obviously select a daily chart or weekly chart. Ideally those ones. I wouldn't recommend doing a 15-minute chart on those. It wouldn't make sense at all. So based on what we see on the charts on the technical side, that's noting that you went through all the news that you needed to do, and you're saying, look, this is the one I want to get involved in. You would go on the charts. You can clearly see that it's done its move. Support levels 29,759. That was right at the bottom. Of course, it went into turbulence, right, on the 21st of July and came out of the cloud at 40. So that's on the 28th. So it was like 7 days of turbulence in the Bitcoin Ichimoku cloud. So based on that, we see the bullish run. You don't get involved in the market when it's in the clouds. I love Ichimoku. It's been proven so well. It's been most of my money coming in from FX, crypto, and so forth. But of course, with crypto, like I said, you really need to check out the fundamental analysis. Like, it's all well good looking at this and saying, oh, this is the right time to get involved because of this and this and that based on technicals. But always remember, news is the most important thing. Cool. So as you can see here, broke through the cloud, reverse back, so a nice little pullback to the point of 37.43. Me personally, I wouldn't get in right here. You need to see some sort of bullish confirmation out of the cloud first before executing. As you can see here, it picked back up. I got in, and just for you guys to know, on Bitcoin, 39,900, just so you know. So I got in right there because I saw the nice bullish run, and then from there, picked back up, green candles all the way up to the top, and before you know it, we're currently sitting at 47,491. Now, our next resistance, remember, we're approaching a resistance level right here. It literally did touch it, where it got at 49,394. So it picked back up, touched the support level, resistance level, sorry. So it touched the resistance level and then reversed. Now, this is what we call a slight little pullback. Not to worry, it touched the SMAs and it's looking to go further. This is a bullish run. This is something that you can consider getting involved in. We've got resistance levels quite high up, to be fair. We've got one at 58,717 and one at 57,493. So it's got a lot of momentum to go. So if it does break through this point here, so once it goes through the pivot point and it breaks through, we're in the money. I'll tell you that for free. It breaks through, reverses back to the old resistance level, which is now a support level, and it should rise. So a bullish run should happen for Bitcoin and of course Ethereum. There was predictions elsewhere that Ethereum, for example, could be touching $16,000. Imagine that. And for Bitcoin to potentially hit the six-figure mark. But of course, that is in the future, hopefully. Now, I was checking something on Bloomberg as well, with Changpeng, which is the CEO and founder, of course, of Binance. And he said in order for stability in the crypto space, we need 100 T market cap. 100 trillion market cap, can you imagine? So, in essence, we still got a long way to go, which is not a worry, but there is money to be made. Now, if you look carefully, a bullish run has been happening since the 21st of July. Okay, so if we keep going the way we're going, it looks healthy. It's not just straight green candles to the top. They are red candles, so it's showing some sort of stability, but we still got a long way to go. I would say a long is a safe idea, but just please keep your stop losses tight. If you're doing spread betting on Bitcoins, BTC, I would recommend keeping your stop losses at around 43697 and aim for a long. Okay, so buying possibilities would be ideal with BTC. Let's go in over to Ethereum now. There we go. Crypto. Yep. So guys, Ethereum USD. There we go. So guys, moving on to Ethereum on the daily chart. It's looking promising. It's currently at $3,129 dollars, that is, guys. So you guys know exactly what it is. It's done similar. Went through the cloud, went through turbulence on the Ichimoku. Of course, in the turbulence zone, you don't get involved in Ethereum. You wait for the breakout first. Breakout happens. It's letting you know that we're going long. You get in around this point here. So which is, I got in at 27.27. It's been doing so well ever since. So on both positions, I'm up. But we still need to keep going. As the trade keeps going up and it's bringing a bullish run, I'll slowly drag the stop loss over the buying price that I literally got in the executed price, so then I can guarantee some sort of profits. I mean, some say I wouldn't do that, I'll let it run freely. Some say they would. Me, I'm really down to like the careful risk management. So in order for me to open other positions, I like to kind of secure some sort of profit in one field before moving over to the other. So on Ethereum now, we're at 3129. We've got a very good resistance level at 4174. If it does break through that, that's it. We're good. I tell you that for free. It will go up, then it will reverse back to the point of 4180, round about that, and it will just shoot from that point onwards. But we do need to understand it's about patience. Patience in trading it saves you money and it makes you money. How about that one? Because when you're waiting patiently, you can hit your TP, and if you're patient, you can get in at the greatest point. It's all about getting the right execution, because it helps you hit your TPs, your take profits a lot more frequently. With Ethereum now, based on this, it's similar to the BTC market. I tell you that for free. You can clearly see that it had a double bottom. So if it came down to here, so it hit the support level on the 25th of June, and again it did the same thing on the 21st of July. So so like a month apart. So it was a solid support level that it reached. From that point onwards, I wouldn't get in right at the bottom there. Like, people tend to, just because it is about to touch the point again, you don't get involved there. You have to wait patiently for it to reverse back up, okay? As it's coming back up, wait for some sort of bullish signs, which it's done. But then, of course, if you had your Ichimoku, or you knew about the plans, like I could take that out. But the reason why I kept the Ichimoku on there is so you guys can understand what I meant by turbulence and the spots not to get involved in. So it's just a little one to make you easy. So when it gets into the clouds, don't get involved in a particular trade. Cool. So as it comes back up, bullish signs. But I know personally, based on experience, I wouldn't get here, because this still means it's a bearish move, because as you can see here, it's been coming down. It's been coming down. If I draw the lines, like for example here, look, let me give you an example. So if I draw a line here, you wouldn't get here, because that's a sign of heading downwards. It's hit a resistance level. This is why I say you need to ideally draw the lines. Then when you become a pro, then you can understand, okay, I don't need to draw a line. I can clearly see it still needs a bit more of a momentum on the bullish run for me to jump in. So as you can see here, comes back down, reverses, pull back. You wait for a red candlestick. Wait, red candlestick didn't happen. It went green, it broke through. When it breaks through, it's clearly telling you now that it literally broke your structure, and it's literally heading upwards. So this is positive for Ethereum. So as you can see here, broke through, went through turbulence, broke out, perfect. I got in right there, as I told you, and it's been going great since. Okay, so guys, this is a bullish run. I wouldn't recommend looking at selling opportunities, a bit risky. Ethereum does look promising. Okay, I know with China and the regulatory bodies and a few other things that it can be a bit tough, but we do need to understand that based on technicals, it's looking sweet. On fundamental news, I mean, Binance was giving some sort of hope, and of course, the CEO and founder of Ethereum too. So, guys, this is a bit of information. I'm going to indulge into a few more cryptos. I just went for Bitcoin and Ethereum, as it's a simple, standard one that you guys can understand. But I'm going to be picking out some cryptos and analyzing them, giving you fundamental analysis and technical analysis. If you want to see that and hear more information on these sort of cryptos, if you go in the description below, you'll see the Telegram group, which is so important. You guys can actually get some analysis that I'm providing for free. And as for the courses, if you want to learn a bit more about crypto, stocks, forex, and so forth, and how to analyze the charts, we've got courses there to provide for you. So guys, you've got full on support from myself and my team. And of course, you're going to see more videos and more consistency from myself in the near future. One love, guys. You know exactly what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Peace.